All right, Gary, we've seen you sort of sparingly over the last couple of weeks, but tonight Coach Wojcik went to you early and you had a nice performance. Can you just talk about the game?
Yeah, first off, I want to thank God for this opportunity. And it was a really good game. I started off hot in the first half. Coach Woj put me in pretty early, and I had a good first half. But I'm just happy for my team, and we fought hard all the way to the end.
That was one of the points that Coach Wojcik made. Also, was that you guys did make some big shots tonight and answered some of their big buckets and played really hard.
Yeah, we came back. They went on their run, and we bounced right back. So we fought hard to the end. Wyoming is a tough place to play at, but I'm proud of my team. We fought hard to the end.
You guys came out the gate there in the second half, scored 5 or 7 quick points. What was the feeling like coming out of the second half?
We knew in the second half, we knew they was going to come out ready to play, so we knew we had to come out and execute our plays right off the bat. We had to have a good start to the second half, so that's what we tried to do. And, we executed our first couple offensive touches in the second half.
Coach Wojcik also said that he thought the staff saw you grow a little bit tonight, maybe some shots that you would have put up in the past that would have been bad shots, you pulled them out and got it to a teammate. Can you just talk about sort of doing that tonight?
Well, the first time against Wyoming, I had a good game, and I played a good game tonight too. And I knew like the second half they kind of keyed in on me, so I was looking more to pass and get some assists, get some shots for my teammates.
Saw you and Larry Shyatt connect there at the end of the game, and I think he told you, why you always have to make these shots against me?
He said, you always playing good against us. He said, keep playing, man. I like you. Had a great game. Keep up the hard work. So he's a pretty cool coach.
All right, Gary, thanks for spending the time with us, man.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yep. Okay, Coach, can you please just start me out with an opening statement?
Yeah, a heck of a game. Both sides competed. It was a great college basketball game. It really was. Unfortunately, we came up on the losing end, and we didn't make our free throws in the second half, and that was the difference in the game. We go 7 for 7 in the first half, and then we went 8 for 16 in the second half. And if you make your free throws, then we missed a couple one-on-ones in that. So you make your free throws, you win the game. So and I thought the other key part of the game was defensively. We're trying to block shots. We should be taking charges, and they took charges. And that's a big momentum changer. It's a foul, it's a turnover, and it gives that other team momentum. But I thought those were the two big factors in the game.
The team hit big shots tonight. They did a nice job answering some of Wyoming's bigger buckets, and it just seemed like the whole way through that it was going to be the last team that scored was going to win the game, and that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, it was, and we out-rebounded them. I talk to the kids all the time about 4 things that I've always learned was if you defend, if you rebound, if you make your free throws, and you take care of the ball. If you do 3 of those 4 things, you're usually winning the basketball game. We did 2 of those. And if you do 2, you're probably not, and that's what happened. You're in a tight game, and hopefully sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. But you got to do at least 3 of those things consistently to win a game, and we didn't do 2 of those. And part of that's defensively taking charges and then making our free throws. But we did make shots. I thought Gary Williams gave us a great lift. He played within himself. I saw some maturity from him tonight when he drove it in there a couple times. He would have kept going or shot a bad shot, but he pulled it back out and reversed the ball, and so that's a good sign. I mean, I'm proud of my guys. We competed tonight. We played hard. We were there. We didn't make enough plays down the stretch to finish it off, and they did.
We've seen Gary pretty sparingly over the last few weeks, and you went to him early tonight. Was he a matchup problem, you thought, maybe?
I thought he could drive those guys. They have a tough time guarding. He played well in game 1 against them. And so I thought, and he did. He gave us a lift in the first half. He made some jump shots. He got to the basket and made some free throws. So if he plays within himself, he's a pretty good player. When he starts getting outside of himself, that's when he starts to struggle a little bit. And that's one of the learning processes for him. And tonight was a great example for us as coaches to see that, because it looks like he's getting better and listening to us and playing within himself.
We've got 1 regular season game left. It's going to be senior night at home. What can you say going into this final game?
Yeah, it'll be an emotional game. I'm an emotional guy with Frank and Evo and Princeton, and there'll be some emotion there, just like it was tonight with Josh Adams. But we're going to tackle it and have fun with it, and I look forward to it. I'm going to miss those guys, but I think our fans, they deserve our fans to come out and our students to come out to support them. They've really busted their butts in their time here, and they should be proud of that.
Appreciate the time, Coach.
Thank you.